Hey, welcome back to all the real ones who are here to join for the finale of The Last of Us. Season 1, Episode 9, Look for the Light, I believe was the title of the episode, or at least that's what I looked up beforehand when I made the graphics for this week's episode. We just got done with an Oscar watch-along. Shout out to my buddies over at Apocalypse Movies. I was hanging out with them, watching the full 3.5 hour broadcast. It was a great time because I picked... I was the winner of the Oscar pool because Everything Everywhere All at Once cleaned up as I hoped it would. I didn't know it would, but I hoped it would, and it did. And it was my favorite movie of last year, so shout out to Everything Everywhere All at Once. It was a grand old time. I just realized I didn't have a light on. Let me turn that light on. We're ready. We're ready to watch the finale. If you haven't been with me on the journey for the entirety of the season, I absolutely love this show. I absolutely love this game. I've played it multiple times. It is a blast. It is 100% a blasty blast. I've heard that they stay very they adapt it very faithfully to the game, which I'm excited about, which is a good thing. I was hoping they might change some stuff up, this, that, and the other. Maybe there's some surprises to be had. Most people were tweeting about the Oscars tonight and not the finale of The Last of Us. So maybe it would have been better if they moved it to a different night. I don't know, like they did for the Super Bowl. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We're ready to queue it up. We're ready to hit play. It looks like I got a few of you watching. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure to like the video. And if you're watching this after the fact, comment on the video. It helps us in the algorithm. We are small, but we are trying. We're doing our best to grow. We're just doing everything we can. So I'm ready to pull it up. Let's see. I got this window open. I got my video window open. Let me go full screen there. And if you are ready to watch along with me, I'm going to hit play on my timer, which is over here. So you can sync it up. You can watch it right along with me. It looks like it's only about 43 minutes or something. It's a shorter episode. So we'll see if they can cram in the whole finale, which I think they can. I think in the game there was a lot more gameplay than story for this last beat, this last part. So we'll see how well they adapt it and do that. But I'm ready to hit resume. So I have skipped the ads. HBO has a bunch of ads. They have ads for their movies and their podcasts and stuff. I've skipped that part. We're starting at 53 seconds on the timer, so you can count your way up. And let's get it rolling in a 3, a 2, and a 1. All right, scenes from last time. There we go. That scene still gets me, kills me. We are not sick. We are going to see Marlene again. Can't wait for that. Also, cat. Yes, kitty. Kitty. Hi, Gray. Gray's chilling here. And I just petted her. Now I spooked her. She's going to run away now. What's up, Cheryl? Thank you for joining me. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Turn down to a 5. It was at a 10. I'm going to turn it down to 5. See, of course, I pet the cat. The cat leaves. What the hell? A little back pillow. Who likes my Back to the Future shirt? I got this from Universal a couple weeks ago. I like it. I dig the colors. Nope, your cargo. She was cargo at that point. Number 1 fan. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, no, feel free to lurk. I know what's going to happen because I've seen, I played the game obviously, but let's keep it spoiler free in the chat until at least we're done, or at least at the same part of the timer. It is much more complicated than that. They give you a great lead up right through the whole season. Everybody except for you. Don't tell me I'd be safer with someone else. I'd just be more scared. Absolutely. Oh, they nailed that too. It's okay, baby girl. I got you. Let's go. Finish strong. I hope they do well. Ooh, starting off with Ashley Johnson, cold open. Supposedly playing Ellie's mother. So we're jumping back about 15 years or so. Run from the clickers. Interesting. The look of the house. If you know game 2, it looks very similar to a house that is featured in game 2. No. She said it's me, like she knows who lives there. Oh, her water's breaking. Was that blood? No, it's water. Okay. I tell you what, there's no one stronger than a mother. Let me just say that right now. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh, get her. Get her. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. She helped her push the baby out. Oh my gosh. Pick up your baby. Oh no. Oh no. Did she get bit or scratched? Well, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Baby. that is a way to take out her mom bit from the jump. You got to wonder if she was with people. She even, when she came into the house, she said, hey, it's me, like as if she knows who's in there waiting for her. Which we don't know Ellie's mom in the game, so that's very different. I wonder if they're, because she was bit, her umbilical cord was still attached. She was technically still inside her body for a portion of that exchange. How fast do the cordyceps mutate and cycle through her body? I wonder if that's part of why she's immune. Very much like Blade from the comics. If you know the history of Blade from Marvel, his mother was pregnant and she was turned into a vampire, and that's why he is half vampire, because she gave birth, while she was while she hadn't turned yet or something to that effect. I don't know the exact details. I don't remember now, but that's interesting. I think wonderful to see Marlene. I think Marlene said she knows her mother or something like that. She knew her mother. Yeah, there she is. It broke through the glass. I don't want to see her get killed. Mm. Take her and run. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, don't leave her there. Oh, Marlene's no means business. Take no nonsense. He did. I don't think he covered her ears. Not the way that baby's crying. Brutal. Anna just died. Yeah, this episode, right? I'm just saying Ellie right now. It just bumped forward to Bella Ramsey. And Boggle. What's she thinking about? He's like, I'm not so good with the words. Cheryl, what'd you think of the whole episode? So it's obviously about springtime now. They've gotten through the winter. Joel's probably quite a bit healed from his wound. And they're where'd the last one take place? I guess they were still pretty close to Wyoming, right? So, or no, they were in Colorado, right? Eastern Colorado is where it took place. So they're heading towards Salt Lake. So if there's no snow in Salt Lake, then it's definitely been a time jump. Yeah, teacher guitar. I feel like she knows they're coming to the end of their story together or something. Like she's worried about leaving him. Yeah, Cheryl. I'm glad they gave all the major players like a role. Like Marlene was the same actress who played Marlene in the game. Obviously, Tommy. They gave him a 2 episode arc. With the as Pierce. Yeah, I think Pierce or something like that. Pierre, something like that. I don't remember. Perry. um, and then Troy building go skyscraper and go up and look around. Dynamite in the RV. Yeah, it's really good though that they were able to bring all the actors in, and honestly, like Troy Baker is a great actor. Ashley Johnson, fantastic actor as well. Um, and I didn't know the other guy, Jeffrey Pierce. I didn't know much from anything, so but it's good they were able to give him some work, bring him in. The right hand man, the crazy lady. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Jeffrey Pierce played Perry. It'd be cool if they get more opportunities on screen. It would be. I would love to see more of Troy Baker. He's a fantastic actor, honestly. Ash Johnson as well. So give him more to do. I know she's very involved in some like, um, not Dungeons and Dragons, but what's that role playing game? Critical Role, I think it's called. What's she looking at? Yeah, she's in Critical Role, I think, and I don't know exactly what they all do. I've only heard about them, but I've never really sat and watched their stuff. But they do a lot of Dungeons and Dragons type of role playing game type of stuff. Um, so she has a big part in that. I think she's actually a voice in is it Arcane or just drop the ladder. Um, not Arcane, but what's the other one? Not Arcane. What's the other one? I'm blanking right now. Yeah, there's the other show. There's one on Netflix and one on Amazon. Arcane is one of them. Giraffe. Don't worry about distracting me. That's fine. Invite other people to distract me. It is a cute giraffe. Straight out of the game. This part does happen in the game too. They're going through a building, and she's like, "Holy crap! What is that?" Big old long tongue. Chase the giraffe. Run after her. Vox Machina. I finally remember the name. That was the other one I was trying to remember. Arcane and Vox Machina. I think one of them was a Critical Role story that they created, and they sold it to either Netflix or Amazon, whichever one. And they animated it and voice acted it, and so the story that they wrote during the Critical Role became an actual show. Yeah, I haven't watched either of them, so I do want to watch both. I started Harley Quinn when I was on vacation a couple weeks ago. I'm almost done with season one, and then I want to catch up. Mm-hmm. Such a great moment. There's no halfway with this. We finished what we started. And when we're done, I'll follow you wherever you want to go. Military vehicles. A lot of hospital beds and stuff. It was like a pre-check zone. Oh wow. It was him. Shot and missed what? Oh, he shot himself. Wow. Mm. Damn, Pedro. Just with that look. He got me tearing up. That's a lot of backstory we didn't have in the game. Shitty puns. Too soon. That was funny. Uh-oh. How are you just going to see two people walking and throw a grenade? Come on. It's not like they're infected. Oh! Knocked out. Yes, Cheryl. Exactly. When Ki Guan got up there, Michelle Yeoh's, Brendan Fraser's, just everyone. And then the producer for Everything Everywhere. Ugh. He started tearing up. I started tearing up. It was a good time. Fireflies simple. They're in the hospital now. Hey, it's Marlene. you owe him, Marlene. Mm-hmm. She does understand. Mm-hmm. Shoot him if he tries anything. Good luck. We've already got some expanded backstory for Marlene and how she knows Ellie from birth, which we didn't get in the game, so it's good to know. As well as Joel and what he did after Sarah passed away. It's interesting. Going on the fourth floor. Quit pushing him, bro. Chill. Oh. Oh. Oh, in the knee. Yeah. Joel's been training for this moment. Joel, take an extra gun. Yeah, he is. Joel's dude, he's like the Terminator. Marlene's already putting him over. We lost half our men crossing the country. You are not the one I want to be indebted to. There's a reason for it. We're seeing it right now. Yep, I figured he was going to do that. The guy was unarmed. Joel doesn't give a shit. He's going to kill them all. I don't know how many bullets he has, but apparently he ran out of bullets. Wow. Oh my god, the music's in the scene too. These people weren't ready for Joel. No, no, no. Ain't nothing gonna stop him. She's ready. Oh. Just immediately. Cheryl, if you're still listening, do you know much about the second game? He's very much asking himself right now, what did I just do? Like, am I in the right? And I firmly believe that Joel believes he is absolutely in the right. You got to imagine, as a father, what would you sacrifice? You know? Oh, there's Marlene hiding out. John, The Last of Us. What would she decide, Marlene? You didn't give her that choice. You put her to sleep. You never asked her. You saw more of the second game? Sorry, hold on one second. I don't know if you can. Cheryl, absolutely everything is worth it if she's still alive. The reason I ask about the second game, because the scene with the doctor on the floor is something to remember, something to keep in your mind by the time season 2 rolls around. Mm-hmm. 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 Imagine she knew Marlene for a long time before she ever got put into the Fedra school. Jesus, Joel. Joel's a fucking Terminator. um, yeah, that part is a little ambiguous, Cheryl. Like, we know that obviously Marlene took the baby, but how much interaction did they have growing up? Marlene is also the one. Actually, that makes sense because Ellie did say in episode one, at least of the show versus the game, she did say like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "I'm the one who put you, in the group home or whatever." So not enough to remember who she was, basically. I forgot in episode one, Marley did have to introduce herself. um, hold on, they're talking. You're not very girly at all. Joel, you don't know how to talk to your daughter. That's cute. Back to Jackson. I don't see how Marlene knew she would be immune though. I think I'm guessing. I think the way they set it up is Marlene is the one who found Ellie after her and Riley. Um, her and Riley, were bitten and saw that she was bitten and just didn't have it in her heart to kill Ellie because she knew Ellie. And then a day goes by and like, holy shit, she hasn't turned yet, even though she's infected. And then, time went by. It was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. That's it. What an ending. I freaking love this show. It's a great show. And just an absolute like perfect adaptation of the game. They constantly, I'm turning the volume down a little bit. I'm gonna watch I'll watch the after scenes. Might as well hang out and do that. It's pretty long actually. It's quite a bit long. But they yeah, John, absolutely. They nailed it. Oh, and Cheryl. Yeah, great season all around. They oh they still did a perfect job, I think, of every single episode, every story beat, right? They had to get from point A to point B, and they zigzagged, roller coastered in between, but they still got from A to B. They didn't change anything super duper important. They expanded upon stuff that they needed to expand upon. We never meet Bill and Frank again, so whether they lived or died didn't really matter. So they decided to give us one of the best hours of television we've ever seen in that storyline, and it was fantastic. All right, I'm starting the inside the episode afterwards, so it's about 47 minutes. We'll do about 5 or 6 minutes of this. We can talk about it for a minute. Here we are at the end. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yay for a good video game adaptation. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. That's honestly, and that's the crux of a great adaptation, right? Is stay faithful, but add where it needs to. Go to sleep, Cheryl. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being our number one fan. Appreciate you. You and John. Every week we can count on you guys. I'm gonna finish watching this inside the episode. Yeah. She didn't cut the umbilical cord before she was cut. She lied to Marlene. I wonder if that'll be like canon, if they're going to expand upon that. The cat's gone. Thank you for sure. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Marlene walked back into the room on a mission. She's just like, I guess I will kill you, my best friend. Oof, brutal. Mm-hmm. Straight from Neil about how their relationship began. All right. Joel tried to stop everything. We just go home, pretend we never got here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That look between the two of them in that moment, it wasn't time to heal his wounds. Oof. Yeah. That's such a brutal line too. It's the choice between saving all of humanity or one girl, and it's the easiest choice he's ever made. That will have. Was Laura Bailey in there? Where was Laura? Or is she one of the doctors? That one of the nurses? John. One of the nurses. That's I didn't know that. That's cool to know. Okay, the one standing behind the bed. It's hard to see with the masks on and the smocks and everything, but that's cool to know. It's fun to know. You absolutely have to lie to your children, protect them. I hope my kids aren't listening, but that's part of growing up, which sucks. They don't need to know everything right away. They'll learn it with time, but back to Jackson. Swear to me, everything you said was true. That's how the game ends, and they perfectly end the show that way too. Okay. No. That's true. I can't wait to listen to the podcast on this tomorrow. I need more info on season 2. No, she wouldn't have. Is she? She's a guest this on this week's. Did you already listen to this week's podcast? Is that what you're saying? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Craig and Neil. Killing it. Just killing it. It was beautiful. It was perfect. They did. I mean, give this show all the Emmys, I think, right? You know? Pause that timer. Oh, this was fantastic. I loved it. I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow because I gotta take my kids to school in the morning. I'm tired. I loved every episode was fantastic. Honestly, it's not even a matter of did they have a lot of good episodes or any stinkers. It's like, no, it's just a matter of how many 10 out of 10s and how many 9 out of 10s that they have. Honestly, and results will vary, I think, for different people. I know that there are some people who say like the first episode didn't hook them. I think even like PLD said that, like, he wasn't on board after the first episode, but he got into it by episode 2, 3 down the line. I could be wrong on that. I'm speaking for him. He's not here to defend himself. Where you at, PLD? Hop in the chat. Like the video. But I want to rewatch the whole thing. I mean, I've replayed the game 3 or 4 times, so might as well rewatch the series again too. If I can convince my wife to watch it, I'll definitely rewatch it again. I can't wait till season 2. I hate that they haven't started filming anything yet. I know we just got the official approval a few weeks ago after episode 2, or maybe episode 1. But I don't know. I think there was an opportunity. The only thing I'll say about the episode, I was hoping that they would give us a tease to season 2, and without going into exactly what it is, John, and a lot of other people I'm sure who have played the game, they will know. I wish they would have introduced a character to tease ahead for season 2, and it would have made sense for this character to have a part in that hospital scene. Not a big part, a small part, just literally in passing, be like, hey, this is blank. And it's like, all right, cool, I'm blank. I'll see you later. And skimpy on away. Because one person escaped. Speculation on identity. Oh, interesting. Who escaped? Which person escaped? Well, I guess the nurses, right? But the person I'm talking about, and you know exactly who I'm talking about, John. You've played the game too, I know. They go back in part 2, and they show us some flashbacks of that person arriving at the hospital to see the aftermath of what Joel did, right? So I guess that one person escaping is the person who is going to tell the story, like, hey, it wasn't Raiders, it was this freaking Terminator Joel who came in and demolished everyone, right? But I just think it would have been a good way to bring that person into the hospital, literally just so that that person and Joel see each other in passing, right? Then again, I guess at the end, oh, right. That person running down the hallway. He turns the corner. One guy fires at him while the other person is skippering off down the hallway. Gotcha. I remember that scene. Yes. I know what you're talking about, John. But I guess at the beginning of the second game, they don't know what Joel looks like, right? Because Joel introduces themselves. So I guess that makes sense. Maybe that they didn't know each other. It could have been a scene where Joel was off camera too, where they don't know what he looks like. I don't know. I just thought it would have been cool. It would have been cool for like a post-credit scene where they walk in and they find the aftermath and they're like, that type of thing. I just that's just my own gripe, setting up for the future. But I think enough people are on board with this show. They are definitely coming back for season 2. I mean, I wonder. I'm curious because the Oscars tonight. I'm curious what the attendance, the watch rate was. Right. I wonder what the ratings were for this episode, just comparative, because uh, I think every single episode was gaining in viewers, right? Wasn't it some? Didn't I read something like that? Like every single episode gaining, which doesn't typically happen. But usually it's like the premiere and the finale or something like that. Yeah, right, John. They just know their names, so they know as soon as they hear their names, like, oh, that's you. All right, cool. Come this way. Meet my friends. We know exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah, it is going to be amazing. Oh, Andy, what's up, Andy? I thought it was John too. You guys have similar profile pictures. What's up, Andy? Andy? You played. I think we talked about this just the other day, right? You played part 2. You know all about the game. I was just saying, I wish they would have introduced a character from part 2, but I think the way they did it, it is what it is. They followed the game to a T, and they did a fantastic job. So either way, it worked out. I loved it. It's amazing. I want to rewatch the show. I got to convince my wife to watch it. She wasn't on board to watch it, so I got to hey babe, just have a seat. Let's go. Let's cry for 9 hours. Let's do this. We'll see if I can do that. But thank you for stopping by, Andy, John, Cheryl was in the chat, and anyone else who's stopping by or who was watching this on the replay, because it could be Andy. I didn't want to name her. But because that character is not in the hospital at the time of the events, they see the aftermath. They come in afterwards and find out what happened. But the according to John Lastrina up above in the chat, the actress that plays that character was one of the nurses. So that's interesting. But so there's a little cameo part. But I thought it would have been a good way to like come in, like even a post credit scene, come in afterwards, find the dog tags or all the aftermath. Be like, oh, I curse you. I vow revenge. I thought it would have been a cool thing to do. It is what it is. The show's over. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I loved it. I loved every second of it. But if anyone else is hopping in after the fact, if you're watching this afterwards, please like the video and comment. It helps us grow. We're doing what we can. We're trying to grow and become bigger. We're trying to take over the world. We're coming after Screen Junkies. That's what we're doing. We're going to need 8 million more subscribers to get there. Andy, John, Cheryl, thank you for being here live. And we will see everyone Tuesday. I think we have a brand new episode of Reels Like the First Time. From Miss Allison. She's coming back. Ooh, one last comment, Allison. Yes, Allison, let you know your cry count. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I'll send it to Allison. I know she's probably not watching now because she's in the future, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning there. So maybe she'll watch this after the fact. But I had a cry count. The scene in the army medical thing when he said it wasn't time that healed. That's what got me. That was right there. It wasn't time. It was you, Ellie. It was beautiful. I loved it. Thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate you the hell out of you. We'll see you next time. Peace.